I mean, they've never seen anything like it. Hey, it's Jason with Denwerks. It's 2018. This will be the first car we're selling on BAT this year. This is really a neat car. It's a TR250, 1968. It's the TR250. You can see up here on the front is the model where they put a 6-cylinder in the TR4. And really cool car. I remember when I was in high school, a friend of mine's mom had one of these that was sitting in the backyard, and it was yellow with a black stripe up here on the nose. I'd love to have that car now, but anyways, I just wanted to do a quick walk around just so you can see the paint, and in general, it's really a nice driver kind of quality car, and you know, hard car to find, but it's not perfect by any means. But I got a lot of pictures, a lot of information. The guy had passed away, and the Triumph Club out of the Portland area recommended that I help this young lady sell the car for her husband. So anyways, we'll walk around here. I'm just going to show you the headlights first. Marker lights. See, the marker lights are working. Headlights. Got the high beams. And show you the blinkers. Got your right, and I already know the left, actually, which is your right. They're not working right now, so I'm going to look at that. They weren't working before a couple days ago, so I don't know exactly what happened, and I'm not 100% for sure if these are supposed to blink, so I'll have to look at that as well. But the marker lights all the way down the side work. Turn the marker lights on again. You can see down there on the side, and the little one up here, but I don't know if that's supposed to be a blinker. And so we'll just walk around, look at the paint. You can see here the stripe. You can see the tape line isn't 100% crisp. And hopefully you can see that good. I've always loved the bubbles on these. And the car does have different little scratches, little chips, and different things. You know, it was built to drive. I love the look at it. I love the green. I love the red lines on it. And you look down the side, it's fairly straight. You can see a little bit of wave. There's a couple little dings. There's a little ding right here. Stuff you might not be able to catch in a photo. There's a little chip right there that's been touched up. You can see some right around the door here, and right down here at the bottom. But you know, the car's not rusty. You can see down here at the bottom of the fender, no bubbles around the wheel lips or anything like that. You can see the chrome is decent, but it has some marks and stuff. You can see here a couple little paint touch-ups. It's almost like someone dropped something on the paint here. You can kind of see that, and see some little road rash, a couple little spots, but you know, nothing major. I mean, you can take it to a car show and enjoy yourself all day long. You can see here some crazing in the paint just a little bit. Look down the side. Here you can see around the wheel lip again, it's not rusty. You know, wheel lips look really nice. The emblem there. One thing they did do on this car, and I don't 100% know why, and it has a TR6 frame underneath of it. Honestly, I don't know if I could tell the difference looking at one. I'm not real versed in TR250s too much. I mean, I really like the cars, and but I'm sure someone on BAT will tell us more about difference in frames and different stuff, so I invite you to tell us about that kind of stuff. But go ahead and rev it up a little bit. You know, it's just a little condensation, but it does run good. Sorry, I got a cold. I'm gonna go and show you the lights working back here. We got our lights on. You can see here the bumper lights are working. Go ahead and put the brake lights, got blinkers. You can see that blinker's working on this side, and it's not going to work on the other side. Go ahead and put it in reverse. You can see the reverse lights are working as well. And we'll just go ahead and continue on this side of the car. You know, again, you're going to see little chips and different things. That's just a little dirt. We've been driving it. There's a little chip right there. Wheel lip looks good. I like the luggage rack. You can see a couple little chips right there. Yeah, the top on it's really nice. This is actually reflective right here all the way around. It actually looks kind of cool that way. I haven't seen one done like that. Wheels and tires look in good shape. They're Michelin X's, older tire, and but they look in pretty good condition. And the wheels look real good. You can see a little chip right there, a couple little ones right there, right here. Yeah, I'm just trying to show you everything I know about the car. A couple little chips right here on the rocker. I'll put it up on my lift so you can see it too, but you know, it's a great car. Not perfect, but it is really a nice car. I mean, I'd be happy to drive it all day long. And mechanically, it's actually in pretty good shape. We'll talk more about that here in a little bit. And we'll just look down this side real fast. Yeah, it looks good. A little wavy in the door, but again, nothing really major. So anyways, we'll look at some more stuff. Okay, here we're going to take a look at the interior. I just wanted to show you first of all that the door locks do work. I don't know why it took me so long to open that, but they do work, so that's nice. You know, actually, the interior is actually pretty nice. You know, I like the seats and like the white piping. I mean, it looks pretty orderly. I love the steering wheel on it, this wood wheel, and it looks really good. It's a Nardi. It's actually a Modelita wheel. You can see right there. Very, very nice wheel. And you can look at the dash. You know, the dash pad looks in good condition. You could probably redo the wood someday, but it doesn't look too bad. You can see this hazard thing. I don't know if that actually goes in. It does. I've tried to push it in before, and it doesn't and go in there, but you know, when I look across the dash, that's the only thing I kind of don't like, is that how that comes out. And you can see here the overdrive. Let's see over here. It's got an aftermarket radio in it. Everything seems to be working in here, and I'll start it up here in a minute while I'm sitting there. And you can see the door jamb is in good shape, not rusty. And I haven't seen any signs of any accidents on this car at all. You can see a little bit of kind of a glue here from the window felt. Door panels look in good shape. You see this jamb here on the end of the door looks good. And you can see it's got two speakers sitting back there. And I'll just reach in here and start it up. Show you the gauges. You can see the fuel gauge is working there. Amp, oil pressure there. You can see is you know, it's at idle there, 55, 60. You can see the tach. there's your choke. The glove box here. Original owner's manual. I don't know if it's the original one to this car, and but that is included with all the other paperwork that I have. And radio works. You can see here it's actually got 2 speakers on the side as well. You know, I'd probably prefer a factory radio, but I mean, that one's already in there. So, I mean, that will work for now, and it's already there. But overall, the interior is real nice. You can see the wipers actually do work. But I've noticed when I shut it off, this one here, you got to reach down and put it back in the stop position. I'll walk around the other side and show you the other side. Okay, here we're on the passenger side. Wanted to show you that the door does lock and keys work. You know, again, the interior looks good, and everything seems in order on this side. No rips, and most importantly, you know, the door jambs look really good and not rusty, and no accidents, and especially in the door jamb area here with the hinges. And I didn't show you this before, but that does lock, and I already showed you the owner's manual in there, but the key does work there too. So anyways, I hope that gives you a good look, and I'll show you some more stuff. Okay, here we are. We're going to take a look at the trunk, and I just wanted to show you that it does lock, and we'll go ahead and open it here for you now. It's nice to have a car that all the keys are working in. But here you can see the tonneau cover, and go ahead and set that right there. You know, again, it looks nice. I don't see any accident damage in here. Everything looks really clean, and just like you want to see. And you can see little wiring and stuff right there. But overall, in pretty nice condition. I'm gonna go ahead and take that tire out for you. You see it's got a matching red line. There we go. Just wanted to look at the trunk pan. You know, you'll see still photos of this too, but you know, this looks all pretty good, and you can tell here that, you know, it hasn't been butted in or anything. I don't have a jack or anything for it, and I can't tell if that was a little repair right here, this little piece of metal. I think that might have been replaced there. I'm not sure. It looks like it has, but you can see some seam sealer around there. But overall, looks in good shape. And we'll just look around the jam. Here you can see some chipping and stuff, but overall, looks pretty nice. Go ahead and we'll take a look underneath the hood. See, it's got a little latch over there, and but here's the motor. Engine compartment looks actually fairly clean, and looks nice. We'll start it up here in a minute for you, but I don't see any signs of any accident damage or anything in here. Everything looks really clean. I was looking at a TR4 the other day, and the whole front apron, there was such a bad repair, but yeah, this one looks really clean, and looks all factory in here where the wheel tub and stuff comes. You can see here the engine number. We'll take a still photo too. It says CC2804E. Actually, I'll get a flashlight on there. There you go. CC2804, and then the E. And you can see right here the commission number is CD497L, and I got a picture. You'll see the still photo in the auction, but you can see there it says CD 497L on the title too. I just had that on my phone, and but everything looks in order. I know that that's not the original motor to the car, and you guys can decode it and stuff more. And but I was told that that was a TR250 engine, and but it's just not the numbers matching one to the car. So we'll go ahead and walk on the other side. We'll go ahead and start it up. Pull the choke just a little bit. It's cold right now. You know, it actually runs pretty smooth. A shop over in McMinnville, Oregon, had actually just put a new cam and stuff in it, and it's got a new head gasket on as well. I got just various receipts and different stuff. Go and rev it up a little bit. You know, it sounds real smooth, and you know, it runs good. So hopefully that gives you a good idea of what it looks like underneath the hood. You see it's got dual cards. They're not the factory ones, those are Webers. You see Weber right here on the side, and they seem like they're in pretty good sync, and so hopefully that gives you a good look. Okay, here we are. We're going to take a look underneath the Triumph. You know, it's good to do a video. You know, you're still going to see the still photos and everything, but I just wanted to show you underneath the car in general. I can talk about things a lot better, and you know, cars can look great on the outside, but first thing I do is look underneath and see what the structure is and stuff. So we'll just start here from the front to the back. As I mentioned before, it's got a TR6 frame. I'm not 100% sure why they changed it out, but you know, they did. But it looks great and in really good shape. Looking at all the bushings and stuff, they look in good condition. You know, disc brakes up front here, the brake lines, they look really good. I don't see any cracking or anything on them. You know, suspension looks rebuilt in it at some point. Right here you can see that little bushing's a little worn there, and you can see the rubber boots. They're in good condition, and you know, you'll see. Actually, we'll go back to that in a minute. We'll go here to this side. Look at the brake line. You know, it looks good. You know, same wear right there. You can see the tires are worn even. You'll see on the engine and stuff various little seepage and stuff. You can see here there was some silicone, and but you can see a little seepage and stuff around the oil pan and stuff in general. You know, it does get a few drips on the ground, mostly from the transmission and the overdrive unit, but you know, definitely some seepage going on here. The exhaust looks in pretty good shape. We'll go ahead and take a look at the transmission a little more here. You know, definitely, you know, just it's damp in general. You can see some dampness up here, up there by the oil housing. You know, look here on this side of the transmission. You can see these numbers. We'll take still photos so you can see those a little better. It's actually some little numbers right there. 101, 526, I think, CC above it. And you can look here, the frame looks in good condition. You know, definitely you can see that little oil and stuff seepage. You know, the floors look real nice. You can see the rockers look in good shape. You know, not rusty. You know, this car is actually really solid underneath, and actually pretty impressive. And especially for a Triumph or a British car. You can see here the frame again is very nice condition. You can see here the rocker again is nice. You can see the perches here look good. You know, definitely the car's probably had some repairs. Probably the floors have been replaced, and you know, at the same time they probably did the frame. But you see here the rear end, you know, a little seepage and stuff around the rear end as well. You can see the rear sway bar on it. You know, drums in the back. There's the back of the rear end here. You know, the boots look good. You know, they're not cracked. I don't know if you can see that one, but I've felt up there before. There we go. You know, they look in nice shape. You can see here around the trunk area and the quarter panel. You know, not rusty. You know, one thing around this rig too that I've noticed that, you know, I haven't seen any accident damage or anything. Everything looks real clean. You know, especially behind the tail light area. You know, that all looks in really nice shape. You can see here, bottom of the trunk. And so, you know, structurally, it's in really good condition, and I like the looks of it. You know, definitely a really nice driver for somebody. But, you know, still a rare little car. If you got questions for me, you can email me, call me, you know, make comments on Bring a Trailer there, and we'd be glad to help. So thank you and have a good day.